The true birth of football to century kick. The day football was born, 1863, and the untold history of modern soccer. 1. Mob football and the chaos. Imagine a game with hundreds of players, no rules, and often more injuries than goals. Welcome to mob football, the brutal, chaotic ancestor of the beautiful game played in medieval Britain. For centuries, football was a violent street spectacle, banned multiple times by kings and authorities for the sheer level of mayhem it caused. But as the 19th century arrived, a desire for order and fair play began to bubble up in England's elite schools. This thirst for organization is the untold story of how the greatest sport on earth truly began. 2. The rivalry. Kicking versus carrying. By the 1850s, the chaos had been refined into two main versions played across English schools and universities: the kicking game and the handling game. Teams could never agree on which rules to follow. It was a crippling split. Should you be allowed to pick up the ball and run with it, or should the foot be the only tool? This fundamental disagreement led to a historic meeting that would forever divide the two sports we now know as football or soccer and rugby. 3. Birth year, the 1863 FA founding. The date is October 26, 1863. The location, the Masons Tavern in London. 11 representatives from various football clubs gathered to finally settle the matter. They established the Football Association, the world's first governing body for the sport. This single evening marks the true birth of modern football. The most critical decision? They explicitly banned carrying the ball and tackling opponents below the knee. In that smoke-filled room, they wrote the first official unified laws of the game, giving birth to the sport we love today. 4. Game changers, early law innovations. The work didn't stop there. Over the next 3 decades, the FA refined the laws, turning a simple kickabout into a complex tactical game. In 1867, the first version of the offside rule was introduced, instantly turning the game from a cluster of players into a strategic battlefield. In 1871, the FA Cup launched, becoming the world's first ever football tournament, giving structure to competition. In 1885, professionalism was legalized, a seismic shift that opened the game to the working class and fueled its rapid growth. In 1891, the most controversial rule was added: the penalty kick to punish serious fouls committed near the goal. These early innovations were the building blocks for every great goal and every legendary match you've ever seen. 5. Conclusion. From local game to global phenomenon. Within a generation, football rapidly spread across the British Empire and into Europe and South America. The foundation laid in 1863 ultimately led to the creation of FIFA in 1904, setting the stage for the first World Cup in 1930. The journey from the chaotic mob football to a global phenomenon that unites billions began with those few rules written in a London pub. 6. Support the Vault. If you enjoyed diving into this piece of football history, do us a huge favor. 1. Hit the like button to show your support, and drop a comment below telling us which historical moment we should cover next. And 2. For more deep dives into the legendary history of the beautiful game, make sure to subscribe to Century Kick and turn on notifications. Your support is what keeps the archives open. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next chapter of football history.